I'm Jody. And this is my mother-in-law, Betty.
Jody, and this is my mother-in-law, Becky.
And Betty is going to be an interpreter for me.
I'm going to be the interpreter for her.
Yes.
But sometimes you guys can understand her
Yes.
better than I can.
Yes. So we will trust the Lord in this.
We'll trust the Lord in this.
Yes. So I don't know about you, but I had an awesome time at the Woman of Faith.
I don't know about you, but I had an awesome time at Women of Faith.
My faith was trust.
My faith was
Trust.
stretched.
Yeah. Many of you know that I wrote a book.
Many of you know that she wrote a book
Called Unmasking.
Called Unmasking.
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 Called a blessing?
called The
No.
Blessings.
No. Unmasking.
Unmasking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, the book is about a woman with cerebral palsy and her trials with living real with people.
Her book is about a woman with cerebral palsy and her trials of
Her journey about living real
about being real.
with
Her
the
journey about being
Yeah.
real.
So my family had the idea that whether we believe in God,
Her family has the idea of whether we
had the idea
have the idea
to believe in God
to believe in God
and to go promote my book at Woman of Faith.
and go promote her book at Women of Faith.
Yeah, it was I don't know about that.
She wasn't sure about
I
that.
mean, about all your wounds and everything.
What about the rules and everything?
Yeah, I'm really sister-in-law.
But my sister-in-law,
Helper.
Tamara,
We're on death, doing the bless people, but giving them away.
we're going to just bless people by giving them away.
And so there won't be any rules.
There won't be any rules for that. She was fine with that.
Yeah. So it was really awesome because in the middle of giving my book away,
In the middle of giving her book away,
I had an awesome opportunity to meet Amy Grant.
she had the awesome opportunity to meet Amy Grant.
Who knew? And I gave Amy Grant a copy of a book.
She gave Amy Grant a copy of her book,
And I was telling her what it was about, you know?
and she explained what it was about.
And she was like, hey. And she, that when I found out that she is involved within the disability community.
That's when she found out that she's involved with a disability community.
I mean, what is who knew? Yeah. So out of the blue,
Out of the blue,
she's inviting she offered to take me and my husband to a retreat.
so out of the blue, she offered to take her and her husband to a retreat.
And that offered a victory for people with disabilities.
It's for people with disabilities.
Yeah, with singing
You can go skiing,
and other fun stuff.
other fun stuff.
You know, so I was just in awe because
She was just in awe.
because I was not expecting to be blessed in that way.
She was not expecting to be blessed in that way.
And then and we really mean that when we are born,
When we are born, bored.
B-O-L-D.
Bold.
Then God blesses us.
Then God blesses us.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Is that, but even though, for me, meeting Amy Grant was awesome,
For her, meeting Amy Grant was awesome.
but it was the best part of Woman of Faith.
But it wasn't the best part of Women of Faith.
It was being in the presence of the Almighty.
It was being in the presence of our Almighty.
Yeah. And that Woman of Faith is all about.
That's what Women of Faith is all about.
It's about getting away from our troubles and being open to whatever God has for us.
It's getting away from our troubles and
Being open.
being all that God,
Being open
being open
to whatever God has for us.
to what our God has for us.
For me, it was awesome to witness
For her, it was awesome to witness
the many ways
the many ways
that we worship God that weekend.
that we worshiped God that weekend.
We wanted Him to song, la la la,
We worshiped Him through song
and to dancing,
and through dancing
and to even painting,
even painting,
and to telling stories.
through sharing stories.
Yeah, and that's reminding me that how awesome of God that He did not put us in a little box.
It's awesome that God does not put us in a little
Yeah.
box.
We can worship Him in whatever way,
We can
in
worship,
whatever way that fits us.
we can worship Him in any way that fits us.
And for me, I'm a little bit different.
And for me, I'm a little bit
Different.
different.
Goofy.
Goofy.
I know that and then okay, I know how to be like other people
She doesn't have to be like other people.
and be more reverent in the word
More
reverent.
reverent.
Yeah, and that's be myself.
She can just be herself.
And you have to be yourself.
And you can be yourself.
You don't have to be trapped in a mold.
You don't have to be trapped
In a mold.
anymore
In a mold.
in a
Yes, yourself. And God also blessed me
God also blessed her
from Brenda Warner.
through
Brenda Warner.
Warner.
And you remember her.
You You remember her as,
She has a son with a disability.
as a son with a disability.
And I will never forget this.
She'll never forget.
The more Brenda talked about her son,
The more Brenda talked about her son,
with the more I bawled.
the more she bawled.
Yeah. And then I know why at first.
She didn't know why at first.
And then I realized
Then she realized
Brenda accepted her son
Brenda accepted her son
for who he was.
for who he was.
And I mean, there was no bitterness
There was no anger or bitterness
about the situation.
about the situation.
But that helped him and love.
They just accepted him with love.
Yeah, and I realized that
She realized that
I'm not at peace that I'm my own disability.
she's not at peace yet with her own disability.
Yeah, and Don used Brenda to open up my eyes.
God used Brenda to open up her eyes.
Because I'm to be strong.
Because she wants to be strong.
People, and I put up a good mask.
She puts up a good mask.
And my disability didn't bother me.
Yeah, she says it doesn't bother her,
It was that.
but it really does.
And then and then more healing that area.
Need to be more healing in that area.
And need more healing.
She needs more healing
Yeah.
in that area.
For me, moments of praise put me in a really vulnerable state.
For her, women of faith put her in a vulnerable state.
It was, yeah, and I don't believe I would have realized
She didn't believe she would have realized
if it wasn't for women of
if
faith.
it wasn't for women of faith.
And the atmosphere they give us,
And the atmosphere that they give us,
just to be real
just to be real
before our God,
before our God
before Jesus.
and before Jesus.
And I feel that God wants me to tell you
She felt like God wants her to tell you
that He wants you to be vulnerable with Him.
He wants you to be vulnerable with Him.
Yeah, and no hand behind your mask.
And don't hide behind your mask.
Yeah, and He wants you to know, my friends, and my sisters.
I want you to know that
He wants
He wants you to know
that you are good enough.
that you are good enough.
Yeah, I'm good enough.
She's
And yeah, hey.
We're okay.